Whatever happened to Ernie Anderson?
Very good question. So it's Ghoulardi Night on the Big Chuck and Little John show.
Regarding Ghoulardi's show,
We'll see Big Chuck with Ernie Anderson, as well as Ghoulardi clips, Ghoulardi skits, and Ghoulardi bits.
roll the film, Julio.
Oh yeah, don't forget the movie. It's made to order, starring Ali Sheedy.
It's going to be a good night. So cool it.
Don't forget, it's Ghoulardi Night on the Big Chuck and Little John show, this Saturday at 11:30 on TV8.
Does this program go to Parma?
Hey, gang! Well, here it is, the night we've all been waiting for, Ghoulardi Night. For you old-timers, it will be a fantastic night of nostalgia, taking you back to another time of your life when things were quite different, both on and off TV. For you younger folks, tonight you will see Cleveland's living legend himself as he reminisces with Big Chuck out in Hollywood. So without further ado, let's set the stage to, well, almost 30 years ago. First things, of course, will have to change to black and white. That's better. And Ghoulardi never had a set like this. His set was a stool in a dark studio. Now that's more like it. How about that famous Ghoulardi music? Yeah! Now a little echo. Hey, group! We're gonna have a ball tonight. Our movie is lousy. I love it. Hang on to your seats now, group, as we join my partner in Hollywood with Ghoulardi. Chuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a moment we've all been waiting for since we've been promoting this. Here he is, the great one himself, the late, great...
Late?
Ghoulardi, 1992.
The rumors of my deceasement are false. What was it Mark Twain said? He said that.
Something like grossly exaggerated.
Yeah, he grossly exaggerated, yeah.
Okay, Ernie, on behalf of
I'm up and going.
your many fans
Yes.
in Cleveland, I thank you for being with us tonight.
It's my pleasure. I was, I'll do anything for you. You came on my show.
You made me come on your show.
Much against your will.
Yeah.
And you were hilarious. And I've asked you 1,000 times to show that because the batting coach is funny. I don't
Okay.
care what anybody says.
Tell them how you made me do it, and then we'll show it right after this.
Okay. I got an idea for a batting coach who couldn't hit. You know?
Yeah.
I said, this is going to be good. I'll get Chuck, because Big Chuck is Big Chuck, you know what I mean? He looks like a batting coach. He looks like he can do... I called down to the Cleveland Indians, and they send me up a uniform. I get the approximate size. And I said, come on, you're going to do this. And he said, no. I'm behind the camera. I don't do that. I just made him do it. I can't remember exactly how I made you do it.
You got Dick Lorius and a bunch of guys, and you said if
Pants
you...
you?
Yeah, to pants me. I trying to fight these guys. It's going to be a lot easier to do it, you know?
And just stick it on it. You know. That was fun.
I'm dressed a bit informally, but it's for a reason, because we're going to talk about sports. Well, the major sport in our town right now is, of course, baseball and the exciting new Cleveland Indians. There are many new additions to the Cleveland Indians. Chuck Hinton, Ralph Terry's with us now, and, of course, the return of Rocky Colavito. But there are new things about the Indians that a lot of the people don't get to see, the behind the scenes, like pitching coaches, batting coaches. Tonight we have with us the brand new batting coach for the Cleveland Indians, Mr. Chuck Shadowski. I want you to meet him. I'll call you Chuck. It's kind of a...
Glad to know you, Ernie.
Huh?
Glad to know you.
My pleasure.
Listen, before we get started, Ern, the
Yes.
ball guys wanted me to present you his cap and glove.
The ball guys. Gee, isn't that nice? Thanks a lot. Listen, you're the new batting coach, I understand. Yep.
That's right.
Okay. Listen, now, who were you the batting coach for last year?
Mets.
Huh?
Mets.
The what? The Mets?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps you could give the fans in the audience, and I'm sure we have many, some tips on batting. Would you do that?
Yeah, certainly, Ern. One of the most important things I like to tell the Indians is the grip.
The grip.
Perhaps the grip is the most important. I brought a ball. I don't know if I can...
Oh, listen, I don't want you to, we worked this out. We knew you were coming, and we have a plastic thing there that was created especially for such situations as this. You can just hit right away, and don't worry about a thing. You won't hit any of the cameras. We have that huge, you can see the framework. See the framework around it?
Yes.
So you just have to swing away, and the ball, of course, will come right back to you. Don't worry about it. You won't hit anything there.
Yeah. It comes off the bat pretty
Could you
fast.
tell us something about the grip? Perhaps some of the younger people in the audience be interested in the grip.
Sure. Little leaguers. Mm-hmm. I always tell the players to grip the bat firmly with their hands.
Firmly with their hands?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Would you like me to hit one?
Yeah, why don't you just hit away there and maybe show them. Go ahead.
Just hit it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember now, firmly with your hands.
Right.
Firmly.
Oh. Well, listen, is the stance important?
Oh,
you were talking earlier before the broadcast about stance.
Right. Stance is very important.
Yes,
very important.
Perhaps you could explain something about stance.
I like to have the players, once they get in the batter's box, to place their feet firmly on the ground. And swing away.
Yes.
I'll try to hit this one here. One more thing, Ern. When a batter's in a slump, I try to get him to follow the ball all the way down from the pitcher's hand, all the way down.
Yeah.
He takes his stance, and just as a pitcher delivers the ball, I have him follow it all the way down until it gets about here.
Yeah.
That's when I want him to hit it.
When it gets there, he should hit it. Give us another, just hit away there and show us some of the, maybe.
And that's how it was 30 years ago. Hey, group, pretty good movie for you tonight, too. Made to Order, starring Ali Sheedy, which begins after this.
Look at it this way, group. This time of night, it's about $400 a minute. And here I am. Hey, one long tango, you long tango, Wait, them is I. Hey, wait a minute, group. Don't go away. You ready? Cool it now. We get these glasses on. You cool. Don't want to break my safety glasses. Did I tell you Ghoulardi was a coward? I don't shoot these boomies off without the safety glasses on. Well, I'm dying. Yeah. What do you mean? How you fool? What? Forget it.
Hey, group, welcome back to our very special Ghoulardi Night here on the Big Chuck and Little John Show. Tonight, we've turned back the clock 30 years to the Ghoulardi era here at TV8. Now, you old-timers will remember how when Ghoulardi was doing his thing, he shocked the very foundation of Cleveland television by picking on TV's most respected figure, Dorothy Fulheim. But how did he really feel, Chuck?
A lot of people ask me about your relationship with Dorothy Fulheim, and they really don't believe me when I tell them that you actually admired her. And
Oh, I loved her.
I know you did.
Oh, we got along wonderful. We used to sit in her office and have little private chats, even while I was on the air at WEWS. Oh, no, she was wonderful. Yeah, I liked her. We got along great. She didn't care. She knew exactly what I was doing.
Thinking back,
Yes.
what did you like about Ghoulardi?
I liked the freedom that I had. The fact that I could get on and say almost anything and not get fired. You know?
But you've been threatened.
Yeah, well, that's when I quit. Right after I got threatened, I said, if he can threaten to fire me, he can fire me.
That's right.
So
He did say that.
I'm gone.
Exactly.
But what I liked most about it was the freedom. You could whip, and I had guys around me that had fun doing it.
Good evening. Ernie Anderson here. We'd like tonight to interview probably one of the most outstanding personalities in the Cleveland area and maybe of our time. Ghoulardi.
Oh.
And I'm sure it's going to be a lot of laughs tonight. Mr. Ghoulardi,
Yeah.
May I call you Ghoulardi?
No, as a matter of fact, you may call me Mr. Ghoulardi or King.
What do you want me to call you?
I just told you, King.
Oh, well, King.
King.
Could you tell us when you first got your start as Ghoulardi?
I first got my start as Ghoulardi when they fired me from Channel 3 and Five wouldn't hire me.
Perhaps tell us to what you owe the success of Ghoulardi.
I owe the success of Ghoulardi to my outstanding talent.
It has been rumored
Yes.
that you are seeing Dorothy.
Oh, now that's an outrageous lie. I never could see her. Hey, you some kind of announcer kid. Why don't you do an ID?
Well, yes, I can.
Do it. Go ahead. You can do it.
I'd be very happy to. WJW-TV, Cleveland.
Well, that stinks. Could you introduce the show?
Yes. And now, the Ghoulardi Show.
Or
the King Show.
King, right. Hey, why don't you touch up your sideburns? You're kind of ugly on the tube. You know, you look like you get a haircut in Parma.
When we come back, we'll return to Palmer Place. Don't go away.
Pig me.
Regarding Ghoulardi's show, there's a telegram. See, this Kniff's got some money. Right away, I hate it. What is that? Does this program go to Parma? What is that?
Hey, group, welcome back to our very, very special show tonight. Listen to all those VCRs starting up to preserve this moment for years to come. Ghoulardi was something, wasn't he? He was so popular in the mid-'60s, everywhere you'd look, you'd see him. Even our Cleveland Transit buses carried these signs. Remember these? You know, of all the crazy, controversial things Ghoulardi did, none could top his takeoff of the TV soap Peyton Place. He called it Parma Place.
Remember Parma Place and all the controversy it caused? Then Parma, people were up in arms.
We got a commentary on Nation magazine on the back page where they do commentary. They wrote about how a town could make me quit doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they did. They came up and knocked on the
Mayor Day, Parma, and a group of people.
knocked on the door and said, "We don't want any more of this. This is you're too flagrant. You're putting us down."
I got the neighbors you won't believe. There. They, you know, when you get that polka and we get to stomping our feet, them folks downstairs, they really have a hard time. They do a lot of rapping on the floor.
Are you comfortable, dear?
Young.
I can't hear it now. Put that up here.
Oh, I can't hear it either.
There, the
Oh,
polka.
that's better.
Hey, you got some cheese whiz on your pants there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
There, let me get it.
Huh?
That doesn't come
Oh,
off.
yeah, no. That's hard to get off, that stuff. The guys will laugh at me. I have to tell them where I got cheese whiz.
Ah, that's good.
Gee whiz.
That's got it.
Listen, I gotta go to work anyway.
Are you working tonight?
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Out on the lake?
Gonna take the muck out of the lake down there tonight.
Oh, man, you better get your gotchis on tonight.
Why?
Oh, it's colder than a well digger's wook at you out there.
Oh, it's that bad?
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah, well, listen,
See you, Joe.
yeah. Bye, Janet.
Bye, darling.
Yeah. So long, you big lug.
So long, Joe.
Listen, let me know if he plays Hey Gora Mora Gora.
Oh, I think you will.
What really tipped it off was when down at what's the name of the big concert hall?
Severance Hall?
Severance. They had a piano recital for all the kids in the community who were one of the top piano players. And they introduced this lady, whatever her name was, from Parma. And the entire place went, Parma! And she burst into tears. And they said, I think that's enough. You know, that the whole Severance Hall went, Parma!
What is that? Does this program go to Parma? Hey, next week, tomorrow, yes, on Masterpiece Theater, The Island of Lost Souls. Can you believe that? Oh, here it is. Howard Hoffman is not well. And remember, Steve, what I told you, Oxnard.
And we saw Howard Hoffman not too long ago, and he says hi. Another name from the past. Speaking of which, that's where we are in this special show tonight, In the Past. 30 years into it. Remember this bumper sticker? Well, this Kniff really did drink a Manners Big Ghoulardi when he was a kid, and I still have the cup with the see-through bottom to prove it. Okay, when we last left Chuck and Ghoulardi in Hollywood, they were talking about Parma Place. Did you ever wonder how Parma Place came about?
Actually, that whole Parma thing began when...
With you?
Yes. When I was living in Cleveland, and I told Ernie I was looking for a home. So he took me out to Willoughby and showed me these homes that I couldn't afford. And I told him about a week later, I said, I got a home. He said, oh, great, where is it? And I said, in Parma. I had no idea, and he almost died. So he would go on the air and talk about, you believe where Big Chuck bought a home. You're not going to believe this. Talk about Parma. And he
I could talk about that, because I lived there.
Exactly. And he talked about White Sox and the pink flamingos and all that. And I said, Ernie, I said, I have nice neighbors, and you're going to get me in trouble with the neighbors and all that.
I'm sorry, and I see you got my present. I sent that up as an apology.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. You big lug, yeah?
Got something for you.
Oh, a present for me?
Oh, look!
Look at that, Janet. Mr. Kriegel brought me a present.
White socks!
Gee whiz.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Gee whiz.
Oh!
Stripes on the top. Boy, oh boy, where'd you get them, Mr. Kriegel?
Oh, I had to drive all the way to the Heights for these.
Shaker?
Parma.
Those are great times, and very much a part of Cleveland's history, and that's why you're here tonight. And again, we thank you very much. Remember?
My pleasure, man.
Remember the one Parma Place skit where you and I are on the barge, and I turned the radio on?
Oh, yeah.
We're both trying to get the beat, and you said, "What is that?" And I said,
We're at home with Lawrence Welk.
"No, that was both times." Yeah, no, you're thinking of two.
And then we went out to the barge.
Right.
And the water, and you could see the pail come in.
And you said, what is that? And I said, they're playing that live from the Copacabana. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he said, what is it? I said, it's Cabasa Nova.
Yeah, that's a polka, isn't it?
No, that's a new sound. It's he calls it a Cabasa Nova.
Cabasa Nova?
That's Eddie puts a book in his quintet.
Oh, yeah.
He brought you a
Anyway, with all that Parma thing, you're not going to believe this, but I bought into a restaurant in Parma. And it's called...
I smell a joke.
No,
I smell lunacy.
It's called Parma Pierogies.
Yeah.
And you know what our symbol is?
You're not going to believe this.
You got it. Very good. You know, I didn't even notice that when you came in. That's great. Anyway, you got your own Parma Pierogi shirt. That is a real restaurant. I'll have to send you some. I'll have to send you some pierogies.
Oh. You know, nostalgia is not what it used to be.
Oh, leave it to old Ghoulardi to get his pink flamingos in. Okay, group, in our next segment, we'll talk about Ghoulardi skits. Don't go away.
Take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, to the...
Hey, group! That's good fun out there. How come the music ran short? Wait a minute, I already got glasses on. Group, it's going to be a good night. So cool it. Oh, I love it. It don't work anymore.
Who could ever forget things like the Cool It box that kids sent in, or the dud firecrackers that Ghoulardi loved best because they didn't work? Well, these are the things we remember when we think of the old Ghoulardi shows. But how many of you remember that Ghoulardi did skits once in a while? Big Chuck remembers.